Everyone tells you that putting your home in a living trust is the ultimate way to protect your family and avoid probate. But what they don't tell you are the hidden costs, the legal traps, and the one mistake that makes the whole thing completely useless. Today we're breaking down the real 7 disadvantages of putting your home in a living trust so your family doesn't pay the price. Let's get into it. Before you put your home into a living trust, there are 7 things your attorney probably won't bring up at the consultation. Not because they're hiding anything, but because attorneys are paid to set up the trust, not to walk you through every way it can fail. In the last video, we covered what a living trust is and why most American families need one. If you haven't seen it, the link is in the description. Today we're doing something different. We're giving you the honest picture. Because a living trust is a powerful tool, but only if you understand its limits going in. Here are the 7 real disadvantages of putting your home in a living trust and what to do about each one. Disadvantage number 1. It costs real money up front. A living trust isn't free. With an attorney, expect to pay between $1,500 and $3,500. Online services can bring that down to $400 to $600. Either way, there's a real cost. Compare that to a basic will, which can cost as little as $150. So why pay more? Because the average probate costs between 3% and 7% of your entire estate. On a $500,000 home, that's up to $35,000. The trust costs more to set up. Probate costs far more to go through. The math is simple. Disadvantage number 2. It provides zero asset protection while you're alive. This one surprises people. A revocable living trust, which is what most people set up, offers no protection from creditors while you're living. If someone sues you and wins, they can still come after assets inside your living trust. The trust is revocable, meaning you control it, which also means creditors can reach it. This is one of the most misunderstood points in all of estate planning. People set up a living trust thinking they're protected. They're not, at least not while they're alive. If asset protection is your goal, you need a different tool, an irrevocable trust, an LLC, or a combination of both. A revocable living trust alone won't do it. Disadvantage number 3. Refinancing adds extra steps. If your home is held inside a living trust and you want to refinance, some lenders will require you to temporarily transfer the property back into your personal name first. That means paperwork, extra steps, potential delays at the closing table. Most title companies handle this routinely. It's not a disaster, but it is a real administrative layer that comes with having a trust. If you refinance often, it's something to plan for in advance. Disadvantage number 4. A living trust does not replace your will. A living trust does not replace a will entirely. You still need what's called a pour-over will, a backup document that catches any assets you forgot to transfer into the trust. If you die with property still in your personal name, property that never got moved into the trust, that property still goes through probate. The trust only protects what's actually inside it. A living trust is not a one-document solution. It's one part of a complete estate plan. Disadvantage number 5, and this is the big one, the funding mistake. Setting up a living trust and not funding it is like buying a safe and leaving all your valuables on the floor next to it. Funding means transferring your assets into the trust. Your home, your bank accounts, your investment accounts, they need to be retitled in the name of the trust. If you skip this step, your assets go through probate anyway. The trust is completely useless. This is the single most common mistake in estate planning. Attorneys set up the trust, collect the fee, and clients go home feeling protected without ever completing the transfer. Before you leave any estate planning appointment, ask one question. What exactly do I need to do to fund this trust? And then make sure you actually do it. Disadvantage number 6, retirement accounts. And life insurance don't belong inside the trust. Your 401k, your IRA, your life insurance policy. Do not transfer these into your living trust. If you do, it can trigger immediate tax penalties. Retirement accounts are designed to pass through named beneficiaries, not through a trust. If you have no named beneficiary on your 401k and no trust, that account goes to probate. The trust protects your home, your bank accounts, your brokerage accounts. For everything else, retirement accounts, life insurance, annuities, you need to name beneficiaries directly on each account. A living trust is one part of your estate plan, not all of it. Disadvantage number 7, the trust must be updated as your life changes. A living trust isn't something you set up once and forget. Marriage, divorce, new children, new property, moving to a different state, all of these life changes can affect your trust. Buy a new home and forget to transfer it into the trust. It's not protected. Move from California to Florida without reviewing your documents. The trust may need updating. Amendments must be made in writing and properly signed. It's not complicated, but it does require attention over time. The good news, updating a trust is far simpler and far cheaper than going through probate for an estate that was never planned correctly. So after all of that, is a living trust still worth it? For most American families, yes, absolutely yes. A living trust costs between $400 and $3,500 to set up. Probate costs between 3% and 7% of everything you own. On a $400,000 estate, that's up to $28,000 gone before your family sees a single dollar. The disadvantages we covered today are real, but every single one of them has a solution, as long as you know about them going in. That's exactly why we made this video. Comment below, what's your biggest concern about setting up a living trust? Cost, complexity, or something else? We read every comment. If you're ready to take the next step, check the description. We've linked the best resources for setting up a living trust online, starting under $200. Next week, we cover exactly how to set up a living trust, step by step, and how to fund it correctly so it actually protects your family when it matters most. If this video helped you, like it and subscribe. Every week we break down estate planning, probate, and living trusts in plain English, so your family doesn't have to figure it out the hard way. I'll see you in the next one.